the city, it's a war outside. You spread lies, it's a war in the mind.
It is 8:45 on a Sunday, and I don't know a better way to kick off week 8 other than just saying thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. We just put out that video, that morning run, probably 48 hours ago. It's got 10,000 views, and we've almost got 700 subscribers. So, you know, I prayed about making this YouTube channel, thought about it for a long time, and I'm solely doing this to show you guys how I do it, and hope there's a lot of people out there. It looks like there is, because the outpour of messages and support I've gotten. I also have haters, by the way, so you know you've made it when you have haters. Go check out my reels if you want to see some of those comments, but I really just do appreciate what everyone's said. The feedback has been tremendous, so I'm gonna do a better job. Hence, you know, I've got a microphone, it's dark at night, and I'm doing this right after we put the girls down. I'm gonna do a great job of putting out content. So just want to say one more time from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. It means a whole lot to put a video out there, kind of just raw, not really souping it up or anything, just kind of showing you guys how it is, and getting this much feedback, and good feedback, quality questions and things people want to see. So please let me know. I try to respond to everything. East Texas Ultra this Saturday, 7:15 a.m. start, and at Lake Bob Sandlin, I think I'm saying that right. Trying to get it done in 4 hours, 30 minutes. We're gonna be done by noon. That's the goal. I'm gonna have about 80 to 100 grams of carbs per hour, fueled by like Hyperlight and a gel. And I feel really great about this race. So we're gonna be going through Delo week going into that. That's what this week's really gonna consist of. And then fast forward 5 more weeks, it's Hyrox World Championships. And then 8 days later, we have changed the date to the longest day of golf. We've moved it 2 days forward. So June 23rd at 6 p.m. is the start, and 6 p.m. on the 24th on Tuesday is the finish. So 24 hours straight, hottest time of the year. Still pumped on that. That's the A1 race. And we raised a ton of money for Camp Ourayce. So I appreciate all the new subscribers and people paying attention, donating to Camp Ourayce, doing dollar per hole commitments from people I don't even know. That has been so cool to see. I read every message and I respond to you guys, and just like really bottom of my heart, I just appreciate all the support so much. God, these mosquitoes are getting out of here. East Texas Ultra, we're gonna make a separate video on that. I'm gonna be taking the girls up with me, finding a sitter, and just kind of showing you what it's like to be a dad and chase these athletic pursuits and endeavors. And it's challenging, it's not easy. You don't get ideal sleep and recovery and all this stuff, but look, that's what it takes. Like if you're gonna live this life and kind of show this way of life to your kids, and try and pass that work ethic down like I want to, it takes this crazy balance of chaos. And so I'm kind of excited to show that side of myself too. Other than that, let's get the week started. I appreciate all the support, and let's keep growing together.
It's 2:35.
All right, we just ran like 4 miles this morning. We've got probably 40 minutes to work with. I'm gonna do some squats, some 5x5s, and then up to a heavy single, do some jump squats, do some zerkers, still don't know what to call them, and a couple more leg movements. But we got a golf tournament today, and it's a long work event. I got up this morning, I slept like probably a 2 out of 10, and we got to do some running this morning. And I sat on my phone for 25 minutes just seeing people subscribe to YouTube. That was cool, but never again. And I'm trying to use this mic because that's some of the feedback I've gotten is bad audio, and make it a little more professional. I'm down with that. I appreciate it. So we got 30 minutes of running with kind of some sprint intervals. I'll put it in the deal. And then I'm gonna probably do 15 or 20 minutes just cool down. And then I'll probably lift this afternoon. Before 4:30 or 5, we got a happy hour going to that I'm actually hosting. So trying to fit it all in today. Trying to take warm-ups more seriously, especially the week of races, because I don't know. You just want to feel fresh. You want to have no regrets. The more I do this stuff, the better runner I become. It's just necessary. Don't take shortcuts if you have the time. It's 5:30 right now. I got to get done by like 6:30 and change and go hit a bunch of shots out at East River. I'm not going to tell you how many. Come on, y'all know I wasn't about to go on a run without some hops. Into the abyss. I'm not going to film much during the workout because I need to focus, but I will report after. All right, been using these Ultras. They're pretty good, but notice I'm not wearing socks. That's because they're too small, but I run in them anyways. I'm in the middle of my cool down right now. That was hard. Pretty much 8 rounds of like 90 seconds on at a 6 or 5 minute pace, just varying back and forth. And then 90 seconds of rest, and you flip around, just do it again 7 more times. And it was brutal, but it's funny. I'll run 100 miles, but it has me to sprint for 90 seconds, and my heart sinks. So congratulations, Kyle, you just discovered what a weakness is. But feel good, ready to win a 50K. Come on. Rule number 1 after sprints, you gotta get cold. Oh, it hurts so good. I feel like LeBron when I do this. See the water come down? It's like chalk when I'm going into the game. Not really, but one can dream. I've got about 45 minutes to play with here. I've got a happy hour at 4:30. It's 3:30 now, and I can change pretty quickly. It's down the street. But again, I'm trying not to tax myself a lot this week. I'll have some quick ramp ups like this morning I had the sprints, but today's lifting session is going to just be kind of slow, deliberate, feel the muscles, but don't over fatigue them. So it's like 8 to 10 reps here. I've got an 18-pound kettlebell and a 20-pound vest. I'll do 8 to 10, really slow, really controlled, feel them, and not try and just over exert myself because it's not important right now. So I'll do this, I'll do some back extensions, and then I'll do kind of just like a little Hyrox style EMOM for 16 minutes, and I'll call it. I'll go in, shower real quick, change. I got to be gone by 4:30 and do that deal. So just fitting it in, again, little tiny increments. So 8 to 10 reps, that's the goal here. I can normally do this like 15 times or more, but doing it really slow feels good. It's hard to talk. That's not very easy. And if you really need to, holding at the top is a really good way. Oh, just feel a little extra strength. But that's all that's needed. I'll do it 3 more times. Move on to the next station, move on to the EMOM, get out. I'm doing these solely because I saw an Instagram reel of a guy talking about Charles Poliquin and lower back and just back strength in general. And I've kind of neglected them for a little bit. So why not just do them on the week of a race? Oh, they're light enough though. Basically the weight of like a barbell with 2 tens. Lower back strength is something a lot of people don't care about, but when you do things like with a weighted vest with Murph, or like some of these long ultra marathons, your lower back starts to give out a lot quicker than you think, even in a Hyrox. A lot of it's because you're carrying stuff, especially with the ultras, but no one likes to do them because you don't see back muscles in the mirror. Slight deviation, we are doing one of my favorite but miserable workouts from Rally in the Valley. It's a 1,000-meter row and then straight into max sandbag over shoulders for the remainder of time. 100-pound sandbag and a rower. Super simple. So let's get started. Remember some of the guys, how fast they were pulling. I definitely don't pull as fast as most of them, but it doesn't really matter as long as you got the energy to hit that ball hard. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, I tied my time from last time. I feel like I'm about to pass out. Can't catch my breath. But that high intensity quick in like 5 to 10 minutes, I was talking about it at the sprints this morning. It's hard to just tell yourself, all in, let's go, let's punch. And if I'm being honest, I didn't push the row as hard as I could have at the beginning, but it paced me well for this thing. I'm what you would call, shockingly, I'm kind of a better pacer these days. When I used to not be. I need to just go all out. When I do though, it hurts. Then this is my favorite little finisher. You don't know what to do. It's race week and you don't want to look weak at the start line. You go with push-pull, baby. It's the classic. And we're focusing on form right now. That's not gonna last for very long. I don't know if you can tell, but this thing is lopsided because that right there is about to bend, and it should look like that. I don't know if you can even tell, but that thing's about to snap. Don't order these things off Amazon. All right, I said I was done. I lied. I just need to get a little more off my plate, and so I'm just gonna try and go 60 kettlebells fast as, or sorry, 60 dumbbell snatches fast as possible. Here we go. Top of the minute. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice. At that pace, I could do Secret Service test. That was good. All right. Right here, we're just working 3 sets of 5 from the pins. So I'll get it about hovering 2 inches above the chest. And this has really helped with that bottom part of the bench. So I'll go right here. And I'll build this up. 185, 95, 205. I'll get to 225 on this. We're going 5. We're gonna do 215 3 times. Honest, we're just here to do curls. It's race week. We're just trying to stay strong. You like to keep the vanity muscles staying strong. I don't know. It's just personal opinion. Do what you want. Babies are down. It's 8:49. I've got 15, 20 minutes. I'm not going to bed. I'm finishing my last meal. And what do you think it is? 5 eggs, sourdough bread with some honey, and beets, and cottage cheese. We don't change diets, especially during race week. So I'll sit here, I'll eat my dinner and graze, and I do this. I use my nifty little table, and then I'll give you guys a first class seat at watching me get my 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups done. Simple as that. And I used to not be able to crank out sets of 20 and do them this comfortably, but I've accumulated that strength over time by committing to doing this every day. So I'll just sit here, eat, lift, and I go to bed feeling like I did something, and then just work out one time during the day and give up. You're kind of just meant to move. Like, you'll notice you sleep better if you kind of get just a little bit of activity in before bed. It doesn't have to be this. It can be mobility. You can get down and stretch. But just doing something, or take the dog on a walk. You can also do like a ladder. That's what I'll do some days, where you do 1, rest, 2, rest, 3, rest, 4, build up to like 15, and then descending back down. So just get a little creative. It's still pull-ups at the end of the day and gets you the reps, but at least you're kind of pushing yourself. And it's not, the beauty of doing something like this is you're not gonna be so overworked that you can't sleep. Like, you're not gonna be restless. You're just getting a little kind of quick blood flow in, just like a little pump, and it's like 10 or 12 minutes. It shouldn't take you longer than that. And it should like take you less than that, really. But you can have your glass of water, just some of your nighttime little remedies that get you kind of winding down. But it's not gonna like elevate you too much to where you're like gassed. Just a little bit of pump before bed, and also you'll be shocked at how good you feel when you get out of bed the next morning. Like, getting your muscles pumped up right before, I don't know, I sound like a meathead now, but all right, it's my last set. So before I go to bed, there are some haters on my YouTube shorts that are commenting thinking I can't do a strict or a non-momentum driven muscle up, whatever they called it. So let's just put that to bed right now before I go to bed. Does that count? If that wasn't strict enough, tell me, and I'll catch you back next week and do it.
Like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Woo.